Was there anyone in the group that you felt might have gotten swept up in the anti-war movement but didn't ask for this kind of, to participate in this kind of violence? I mean, I understand people protest wars, people have opinions, especially when they're young, but was there anybody in the group that you said, this person's not, that you're not violent, come on, you don't want to be here, this is not you?
Well, keep in mind that after the group went underground in January of 1970, we had purged all of the people that we considered to be politically weak. So the people that were left were people like Bill Ayers, Mark Rudd, Bernadine Dorn, who were certainly committed, at least in one another's eyes, to this revolution and to this strategic sabotage. However, while I was in Detroit, before I went to Madison, Wisconsin, I was going somewhere in a car with Diane Oughton. She's the Diane that died in the townhouse explosion. And she asked me, she said, Larry, do you think that this is just a lot of violence for violence sake? And she even pointed out to me that what she believed my greatest problem was that I was too nice of a guy. I didn't willingly and enthusiastically and participate in these self-criticism sessions, which could become quite vicious. I remember on one occasion, a woman was criticized into giving up her daughter. This is while we were in Detroit. And you can imagine the tears and the emotions involved in that. But through this self-criticism, they convinced her to give up that child. It's my belief that Diane Oughton had misgivings about what she was involved in, but I think she felt compelled to remain obedient to the cause because she
Larry, I don't mean to jump in here. I just got to ask you because we're kind of running out of time here.
Okay.
The resurrection. Kathy Bodine's now teaching at Columbia. So many of these people have gone on to teach. As somebody who was instrumental in bringing them down, and you know exactly who these people are, how do you feel about this resurrection of their image?
Oh, it's ludicrous. I told my mom the other day, I said, you know, the problem for me is that I didn't become a criminal. You know, I should have went out and robbed a Brinks armored car and killed 2 cops and a guard. And today I'd be a professor at Columbia University and also I think it's an associate or adjunct professor at the New York City Law School, or New York University Law School. So, yeah, I mean, you figure it out. It's like the bad guys are the good guys and the good guys are the bad guys. And that's where we're at.